Lesson 13, The Tiger in the Tunnel. Textual question answered. In text question 13.1. 1. Answer the following questions. A. What is the father's name? Answer. The father's name was Baldeo. B. What is his son's name? Answer. His son's name was Tembu. C. How old is the son? Answer. The son was 12 years old. 2a. Where did Baldeo spend the night? Answer. Baldeo spent the night in a small railway station. B. What was Baldeo responsible for? Answer. Baldeo was responsible for signaling the train whether the tunnel was safe for it to pass. 3a. Where did Baldeo's family live? Answer. Baldeo's family lived in a small village 3 miles away from the station. B. Why did Baldeo have to take up the job of a khalasi? Answer. Baldeo was a poor peasant. The rice that he produced in his field was not enough to provide the family with a living, so he took up the job of a khalasi. 4. Pick out 3 phrases which describe the station from the list below. Dark and cold, a small shack surrounded by rice field in the middle of a thick forest near a tunnel in a tribal village. Answer. The 3 phrases which describe the station are a small shack in the middle of a thick forest near a tunnel. In text questions 13.2. 1. Name the 4 wild animals which were to be found in the forest. Answer. Names of 4 wild animals to be found in the forest were tiger, bear, panther and barking deer. 2. Was Baldeo afraid? Which sentence in the passage gives you the answer? Answer. No, Baldeo was not afraid. The sentence in the passage which gives me the answer is, he being a tribal was bold enough and knew the ways of the forest. 3. Which weapon did he carry? Who had made it? Answer. The weapon that Baldeo carried with him was a small axe. It was made by his father. 4. Did the barking deer call out because A. It saw Baldeo, B. It saw a tiger, C. It was afraid of the dark, D. It was calling to its mate? Answer. B. It saw a tiger. 5a. How did Tembu know that the train was coming? Answer. By feeling the trembling of the ground, Tembu knew that the train was coming. B. What is he waiting for? Answer. He was waiting for the train to pass and to hear his father's returning footsteps. In text questions 13.3. 1. What made Baldeo's job as a signalman dangerous? Answer. Baldeo's job as a signalman was dangerous because he had to face the tiger anytime. 2. Pick out words and phrases from the text that describe the tiger. Answer. The words and phrases that describe the tiger are, the tiger was a man-eater, it frequented that spot. 3. What was Baldeo more worried about, his own safety or his son's? Answer. Baldeo was more worried about his son's safety than his own. 4. What did Baldeo decide to fight the tiger? Answer. Baldeo decided to fight the tiger because he had an axe to kill it. 5. How did Baldeo die? Answer. When the tiger attacked Baldeo, he used his axe on the tiger, but unfortunately the axe stuck on the shoulder of the tiger, so he could not fight it and the tiger killed him. Thus Baldeo died. In text questions 13.4. 1. Why did the tiger enter the tunnel? Answer. The tiger was trapped when the train came. It was impossible to go away along the cutting of the tunnel, so the tiger entered the tunnel. 2. What happened to the tiger? Answer. The tiger, being unable to go out of the tunnel, got caught in the cowcatcher of the engine. 3. Why was there excitement at the station? Answer. When the driver stopped the train in the station for watering the engine, he noticed that a tiger was stuck in half above the cowcatcher of the engine, so there was excitement. 4. What was happening at the cutting? Answer. There was no sound. The boy, Tembu, was sitting beside the corpse of his father. 5. Why did Tembu sit by his father's body? Answer. Tembu was sitting beside his father's body to guard it from jackals and hyenas. 6. Why did Tembu take his father's job soon after his death? Answer. Baldeo was the only earning man in the family when he was killed by the tiger. All the responsibilities fell in Tembu, so he took up the job soon after his father's death. Overall questions. 1. Write 2 incidents to show the quality of responsibility in Baldeo and Tembu. Answer. Both Baldeo and his son were responsible to their duty. Baldeo, though knew that there was a fear of wild animals, yet did not ignore his duty and do it punctually. his son was, so he, after his father's death, took up the job without any feeling of fear of wild animals. 2. Most wild animals avoid human beings. Why did this tiger came straight to Baldeo? Answer. Though most animals avoid human beings, yet the tiger came straight to Baldeo because it was a man-eater and expected to bowl over Baldeo. 3. Give 3 reasons why Tembu was not afraid of anything. Answer. Tembu was not afraid of anything because 1. His father had killed a tiger. 2. The forest gods were pleased. 3. He had his father's axe with him. Additional questions answers. 1. Where was Baldeo's body found? Who sat beside the body guarding it? Answer. Baldeo's body was found near the tunnel. His son Tembu was sitting beside the body guarding it from the jackals and hyenas. 2. Who was Tembu? Answer. Tembu was the son of Baldeo.